Greetings, spiritual warriors of the new Jerusalem, rising up. Hark the herald from my grandfather Joseph and our angelic legion of light of the 144, waking up, rising up, stepping into their divine sovereign roles of new earth wayshowers of the light. This is it. You know why you came, you know why you are here, and it is time to shine your light brilliantly into the night. With your sword of truth and your shield of courage, we step into the emerald fields of the new earth, the new light, the new Eden. Nothing and no one is stopping us. Love has won victory to the light. The eternal light, the eternal life of the I Am presence here now in this sacred vessel where I always am. The higher dimensional codes and frequencies coming in now. Earlier before recording this at sunset, a sacred hummingbird came to visit us. My sacred condor and I put out a hummingbird feeder on our balcony, and today we got a visit from the little Walela hummingbird in Cherokee. So we're going to transmit the hummingbird medicine to all of you through these transmissions today. And we are going to fly swiftly and transmit our sacred nectars, our sacred mana of our higher heart centers to all of humanity through our great works. Many codes coming in today on the Schumann resonance. Today was an 8 Hertz manifestation, but many sacred symbols and light codes coming through the charts. We had 120 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Also several volcanic eruptions, one in Indonesia, one Mount Etna, Italy. Through these activations and through the ascension of Gaia, Lemuria is rising. The most powerful, we had 5.2 in East Timor. Earlier today in the Virgin Islands, 3.4, 3.6, 3.7, the trinity of activations of the divine masculine. Atlantean energies, British Virgin Islands, also 3.6 with the Council of 9 energies coming in. Again today in Argentina, South America, in the sacred Andes Mountains, 4.3, Indonesia 4.7, Tonga 4.8, 12 of the divine goddess. 164 kilometers depth. Tonga 4.5 in the sacred portal. In Afghanistan 4.2 where the trinity, the 3 holy mountains, Tian Shan, celestial mountain Kunlun, and Himalayan mountains converge to create the trident, the trinity, the apex of the sacred pyramid. 134 kilometers depth, south of Fiji Island on the Ring of Fire, Lemurian energy 4.6, very deep, 559 kilometers. Oaxaca, Mexico 4.1, British Virgin Islands 3.8, Puerto Rico 3.1, another 3.6 in Virgin Islands, 3.5, and a 3.0 in Puerto Rico with the Atlantean rising up. Indonesia 4.6, Vanuatu 5.1, Argentina 4.3, 222 kilometers depth. Another activation in Argentina 4.2, the Kundalini of Pachamama rising up. Southeast of Loyalty Islands on the Ring of Fire, Lemurian energy 4.8 of the Divine Feminine 12. The Council of 12 rising up, Puerto Rico 3.1, and the Crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska. And then about an hour ago in the Sacred Portal of Albania, 4.4, 44 into the 8, the 8.8, the Lion's Gate of our Lyra nation, our cat people, rising up, activated, aware, and on mission. Today we start with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 21 degrees, 11 minutes, 2111 in Aries. The sun is at 0 degrees, 12 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the moon, 22 degrees Aries. The gate to the garden of all fulfilled desires. And the Sabian symbol for the sun, 1 degrees Aquarius. An old Adobe mission. From astrologyweekly.com, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh, Balance of polarities is happening throughout this universe, bringing a karmic equilibrium point to the threshold. The divine masculine and feminine Christ have gained emotional mastery, ascending out of heartbreak for good. Lessons in love and relationships have made you both wiser, healed, and whole. You both are ready to move on into the Holy Grail Union 1044. Mary Magdalene and the Sisterhood of the Rose have successfully defeated the Jezebel spirit entities that were interfering in the unions of the beloveds. These interferences came up through faux family and friends with hidden agendas to keep you suppressed and separated. Every hidden agenda you exposed and person you removed from your life was a step closer to freedom with Dharma. You are fully grounded, stable, and supported by the divine to let go of this entire chapter of initiations for good. With this release comes your treasure chest of gold. This also brings great stability for the divine masculine Christ to fully expand into unconditional love. The curse of the 7 deadly sins has been broken from their hearts, and from your Holy Grail union, they are restoring back into who they are as sensitive, empathic, intuitive, sovereign, and strong bridegrooms. This is a new beginning for Holy Grail unions. In this season, the divine masculine Christ are being mentored in love and expansion into their new role as a Grail King. The divine feminine Christ are building their empire through downloads, writings, teachings, new contracts, and creative output. This season brings major expansion into the consciousness of the mind, body, heart, and soul of all Holy Grail unions that will reap great harvests. Be grateful for this opportunity that has been offered to you both from the Most High. You are protected and called to ascend into your new position as first here on earth. This is God's kingdom, and He is appointing the divine feminine Christ warrior brides to continue bringing forth the goddess age, new heaven, new earth, the bride of Christ 144 and New Jerusalem. This is our birthright and is ours. Own it, claim it, get it won and done. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Grace Solaris. The liberation from thousands of years of mind enslavement is about to happen. Love is in charge. The light is on. Energy is incredible. You can literally feel the omnipresence of God hovering over the planet right now. Godly intervention in action. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Lori Cooksey, 61222, 61221. What do you see? 1221, Star of Bethlehem. Lots of 2s, right place, right time. Ashtar Command, Galactic Federation of Light, Sananda, Mary Magdalene. Twin Flames, Bird Tribe. New Jerusalem occurs twice in the New Testament in verses Revelation 3:12 and Revelation 21:2 of the book of Revelation. A large portion of the final 2 chapters of Revelation deals with John of Patmos's vision of the New Jerusalem. 11. Behold, I am coming quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. 12. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. And I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God, and I will write on him my new name. Revelation 3:11 through 12. 1. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. 2. I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. Revelations 21, 1-2. Heros Gamos, alchemical marriage, twin flame, reunited, ascended master. Today, from Activation Vibration, you are now tapping into a direct message from the Galactic High Council. We are honored and grateful to transmit this frequency of higher perspective and illuminated light to you, in result of the recent illusions projected by the mainstream media and corrupt components that are actively being dismantled. There has recently been chaos within this material manifestation of the external realms, and due to the programming can be subconsciously convincing. With this, those who find themselves judging, separating, and or disliking members of their fellow human race other versions of self due to whether or not they support certain parties, believe in an external substance for survival, or their personal form of expression and embodiment, have been temporarily pawned and fooled as victims of the real war, the war on consciousness. It is important to address this now, as such actions derived from deactivation of the heart are feeding the separation agenda in which you have all come here to recalibrate and rewrite. This mentioned awareness only holds purpose to bring clarity now, and thus grant total liberation from what has been infiltrated into the field. By intentionally claiming and directing your free will to good use, focusing on the universal law in which all life is linked to, and utilizing your own vibrational power to attune and gear towards positivity and support of all that is occurring, you will efficiently influence and assist everyone. This is your mission. As a galactic incarnate of the divine family of light, everything is truly aligning in the way that is most beneficial and necessary for the evolution and ascension of the collective. Do you trust enough to believe and allow this to be so? Yes, your soul does. The conclusion of this current phase catalytically influences every moment that has ever and will ever exist, and is the act of rewriting the past, present, and future, perfectly purposed to invoke the tangible experience of eternal freedom for all souls, and which had been suppressed for eons. New reality now. Unite any presence of duality with the power of your heart. Stay anchored in compassion and solidify your soul in sovereignty. Support and abundance from your galactic family and higher selves is successfully piercing through the distortions. You simply must adhere to the most integral energy and expression that you can imagine, and let the realms work themselves into alignment to further meet you. As always, it is an honor to connect with you. We are infinitely grateful to have co-created this sacred space and portal of light with you, and so it is. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light Shelley Young, Disillusionment to Transformation, Archangel Gabriel. There are so many of you who are well along your embodiment process, who are anchoring higher vibrational energies on your planet. While you may find yourself in a place where it doesn't seem like there is much light, it does not mean for a second that the light doesn't exist, or that there aren't enough of you to collectively create a shift. You might think of it as you are scattered around the world, creating a new foundation that is sustainable in the new energies and ready to be built upon. You are the construction workers who have tirelessly, with your faith, trust, and diligence, been in service preparing for the times you are in right now. You have been serving both your earth and humanity. While it may seem chaotic right now, that firmer foundation is what will stabilize those who are no longer sustained by the old energies and are seeking support to shift into the new. Your efforts are what will make the awakening process much faster and easier for those who become ready to begin their own enlightenment process. Much more rapid shifts will be possible due to the groundwork you have done. We point out that the vast majority of you had to go through your own dark nights of the soul in order to evolve. You understand that process, that when it becomes too painful to stay the same, people embrace change. This is where so many are at this time. It can be painful and confusing and disorienting. Letting go of the old is necessary in order to embrace the new, and for many it involves discovering how the old simply does not serve them any longer, despite how committed they may have been to it. Disillusionment can be a bitter pill to swallow, and it can take some time to come to a level of acceptance with it. This can be a very painful process, as it is normal for humans to want to cling to the old and familiar. You have all gone through periods of deconstruction in order to begin new construction, and even though it always ends up being a great improvement, it can be incredibly scary to be in the throes of transformation. Be kind and compassionate, as you have been in similar places yourselves not that long ago. So trust the process and lead with your wise and loving hearts. These are the exact times you hoped you would have an opportunity to experience. Staying grounded in your presence and knowingness is exactly how you create stabilization points for yourselves and for others. You are doing a magnificent job. From TrinityEsoterics.com. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, 818 coming in. Light Tribes Uniting the Arcturians. We greet you in the ever-expanding light construct of your world, for we see crystalline light moving rapidly around your world as many lightworkers choose the light path. We see the synthesis of light in all colors and arrangements, the formation of light tribes, aligned with galactic ancient missions, with a light signature aligned to this now moment. No, we see you forming in light congregates, uniting your energetic signatures. We wish to speak to the high light holders, the ancient healers who are present, radiating the gentle light purity. No, we see you, the quiet souls, who hold the ancient signature, for the calling to amplify this light field requires a dedication to the higher light mission, to hold a high vibrational light field above the chaos of your world, to keep your vibrational thoughts high in the vibrational field, to be interested in holding this light field, to assist many, for this is the future light code of your world. No, many light workers are currently in the phase of truth-seeking, and this is an integral part of the realignment of your world, for the light awakening is a phase-by-phase approach, as many are called in specific roles in this now moment. See the awakening of who you are. The transmission of this message to you is confirmation of your light path. No, no role is too big or small as you collectively move to a higher light spectrum, an ever-expanding, forever unfolding symphony of light. As the universe showers your world with galactic light gifts, see us as light guardians assisting your journey. Trust in the light mission that is unfolding as 2021 begins, sending waves of cosmic love. The Arcturians in Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And today, from Divine Angel of the Light, Tone Mallard. No matter what happens, have no fear. Yes, this world appears completely bizarre, chaotic, uncertain in these times, but so much more is going on in the hidden realms that will ever be reported by mainstream establishments. What is happening goes far beyond what we are seeing on the outer surface, illusory 3D world. It extends much deeper into the spiritual and interdimensional realms. Never before in the history of Earth have so many super-powerful, ancient, and advanced souls all incarnated simultaneously upon this plane. Starseeds, angelics, sages, medicine workers, warriors, sorcerers, magicians, healers, guides, all here in the flesh, all drop down into this density to assist in the greatest retaking, jailbreaking, reclamation of human consciousness ever undertaken in history, all here in one unified purpose, to shift the entirety of this plane from one imprisonment and ignorance into one of freedom and remembrance, remembrance of the true power and divinity of the human being, the deepest feeling, most highly creative beings in the universe. You are part of this galactic and universal army. This is why you came here, warrior, and you are not alone, not by a long shot. Although it might appear a dystopian, dark future is being mapped out, this will not be the case in the long run. We will not allow this to take hold, and we are far more powerful than any of these forces, especially as a collective consciousness, unified in prayer, manifestation, and right action, beyond ourselves, but also part of ourselves. God is washing through all the planes and dimensions, cleansing, purifying, bringing all dark into light, illuminating. What is coming cannot be stopped. It is akin to standing at the ocean's edge with a hand held up, thinking you're going to stop a tidal wave. Those trying to hold down humanity will be blasted and swept away in the end. Now more than ever, it is of paramount importance to be rooted in your hearts and souls, to let your intuition, your inner guidance system, and wisdom of your multidimensional soul be your guide. There will be endless deception and misdirection, magic spell work all around you. Your intuition and soul are immune to this and can see straight through it. Try your best to watch the incoming events from as neutral and detached of a standpoint as possible, as if they were appearing upon a movie screen, and you are just sitting in the audience, casually observing, but not getting drawn in fully emotionally. We are going to see some of the craziest roller coaster-like ups and downs imaginable, everything but the kitchen sink being tossed at us. But in the end, all is going to be A-OK. We are the very toughest of all souls in the multiverse. The only ones tough enough to come down here and do this. We are revered by beings the universe over because of just how tough, durable, stubborn, and powerful we are. The greatest warriors in all of creation. Get ready for a wild ride in a new reality. We have earned it, fam, in spades. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. The sun enters Aquarius. The winds of change are a-blowin'. After a period of conserving energy and preserving the status quo, we're now asked to initiate change where change is needed. It's time to get rid of life's dust bunnies and breathe fresh air. Get with the program and let go of old possessions that drag you back to the dark ages. Release old behavior patterns and mindsets that keep you in a space where you don't fit. Talk with your group to gather alternative perspectives. Ask your heart what your future looks like. Shake out static energy from your body. Try something different. What crazy idea is exactly the thing that would thrill you the most? Explore how you can make it happen. Raise your frequency. Revel in your quirks. March to the beat of your own drum. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 3-6. Yellow Planetary Warrior. The number 10 is called Planetary, and its keywords are perfect, produce, and manifest. The 10th day is perfect for manifesting what you need, and as it is the blue hand wave spell of healing and accomplishment, it is the perfect day for fulfilling the goals set out from the beginning. Today is Yellow Warrior, and the keywords associated with it are intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. Yellow Warrior days are great for taking on missions and quests. Use your intelligence and wield your willpower. Combining the meaning of number and day, we have a perfect day to take on a mission, one where we really can manifest results. Use your courage and seize the day. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow Planetary Warrior, Kin 36, 19 January 2020. Manifesting Fearlessness. 19-1-2021 equal 10-1-5 equal 1-1-5 equal 7. 19 Prince of Heaven, fulfillment, honor, happiness. 10 Manifesting power, authority. 1 New beginnings, original leader. 5 Freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 7 Mystic, magic, spiritual, initiation. Kin 3-6 equal 9. Destiny, service, compassion, humanity, closure. Today's code, Kin 36, links back to May 4th, 2020, which was Star Wars Day, and indeed the galactic wars are in full swing. Our trusty rainbow warriors are arming themselves with rainbow lightsabers in all dimensions of the galactic battles. Today is another Destiny Day, fighting for planetary liberation, to build our new foundation of peace. Day 10 in the blue hand wave spell of healing, gathering knowledge and accomplishment. Today the healing is made manifest, as we focus on the highest potential of living a life untainted by fear. We use our intelligence to ask our physical bodies what is needed in order to grow and heal. The Yellow Planetary Warrior is fearlessly moving forward after conquering all fear. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the blue hand wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the great dreams that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong, healthy relationships with ourselves and our rainbow warrior tribe in order to co-create our united planetary dream. We have the power to manifest and produce healing on all levels through incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy for ourselves and that of our planetary body. Planetary service. No doubt the spiritual battle for our planet will escalate today with much fear arising from our collective unconscious. Do not engage in fear, lack, and deprivation today. It is very important with the self-existing serpent to ensure our best dreams take form. It is time to produce our creation through holding a high 5D loving vibe to perfect our manifestation of the new time. Godspeed to our journey into the light. Today's questions are: what fear is in the way of my growth? What is the highest potential we can manifest on our planet beyond fear? And how can we produce that perfect dream? Divine blessings for conquering of your personal fears and manifestation of our collective souls flowering. And Lakeka Lakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 36, Yellow Planetary Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to question. Producing fearlessness, I seal the output of intelligence. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of flowering. So on this powerful day, amazing star blossoms of the light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And as always, we have a link in the description below the video on the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to thank everyone at this time for your support and pledges on Patreon and your donations. We're relying 100% on your donations and pledges on Patreon to keep bringing these messages and for our daily living expenses. And now we're bringing together our team to manifest the first Healing Retreat Center, which we're in the process. We have 3 of the 12 in place, and we're reaching out to others along this journey. So I'd like to welcome and thank our Divine Bro Star of the Light, Roy Campbell Jr., for your pledge and support on Patreon. Thank you, Bro Star of the Light. And I'd like to thank our Divine Bro Star of the Light, Michael Lowry, for your pledge and support on Patreon. And welcome to the Council of 12. And we need 9 more to pledge for our support of manifesting the first Healing Retreat Center. So we have the higher tier for the Council of 12 for the first. And then through this first manifestation, we'll be activating 11 other centers. So there'll be 12 altogether, each one overseers of 12 by 12, creating the 144 of the original blueprint of the healing centers, of the lineage of the eagle and the condor, the Heros Gamos, the Christos Magdalene lineage, the Shakti, Shiva, and harmony, divine union, divine abundance, and sacred union of divine love. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Catherine Jordan, for your donation today. And I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Gail Lambert, for another donation today. Thank you, Angels of the Light. We also have a link to our PayPal page if you'd like to make a one-time donation. We appreciate all the support, and we are grateful for you all. I'd like to also thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She has a couple new goddess totems on there. This is original art. Each totem is unique and handmade by my queen, my goddess, and you can purchase these on lunagoddessart.com. We appreciate you all and thank you for your support on every level. Many great things are to come, and myself, my Sacred Condor, Soul Star family, and our team of Earth Angelics are working behind the scenes on many things, which we'll be bringing to you in the near future. I'll keep you up to date through these channels and through my website, primedisclosure.com. Now we're going to end today's transmissions with a sacred divine decree. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Tiara Kumara, the invocation for divine protection and liberation. In the name of the mighty, victorious presence of God and our one holy divine self, we call to the collective consciousness fields of Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, Jesus the Christ, and the Divine Mother. Come, come, come. Together with your legions of angels, please intervene now on our behalf. We ask that our appeal for divine intervention be multiplied by the light of 1,000 suns for the consolation of all human souls. Defend us now during the intensity of this unprecedented revolution occurring in our world. Bring immediate protection and liberation to all evolving souls from the wickedness and manipulation of those whose intention is to divide, conquer, and enslave humanity. By the power of God, bind the forces of corruption, the false hierarchy of control, and all hatred that infiltrates through the world for the ruin of the souls. Exorcise every spirit that is impure, every power and every plan that is born of viciousness to thwart human evolution. Cast out these dark ones and their destructive ways, the evildoers and their false words and works, the cause, effect, record, and memory, now and forever. Remand them to the cauldron of the sacred fire. Defend us, great holy ones, in this battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of the world of darkness and the spirit of wickedness in high places. Hear our call. Release the human race from the hold of the global demonic force. Carry our calls up to the throne of supreme goodness, that the mercy of God may quickly come and lay hold of the beast, the serpent of hate, casting it in chains into the abyss, so that hatred and division can no longer seduce the nations on earth. Blessed be to God, blessed be to the Goddess. We thank you and accept it done this hour in full power, according to divine will, and the highest good of the human race. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. From Tiara Kumara, I am Avatar.org. Beloved beings of light, from this day forward, no matter what you experience, see, or feel coming from the external world, keep holding the light, keep holding the line, hold the sacred divine energies within, the kingdom of heaven within, Malkuta Desha Daya. The sacred Holy Spirit is with us now, assisting us in our holy vessel, opening the rainbow bridge, to bridge and merge heaven and earth, the physical with the non-physical, emptiness with form, form with emptiness, the 37 into the 73. We, together as co-creators of the new earth, manifest the holy, sublime, heavenly light into this earth realm forevermore, sealing all with the pure love, with our Lemurian divine feminine goddess energies, combined, united with our divine masculine Atlantean, the new Atlantis, rising up with the new Lemuria. Through our sacred lineages, and with the eagle and the condor, we soar high above all things, above all illusions and delusions, freeing ourselves and all of humanity and all of Gaia's conscious beings of light. All the children of Gaia are free and soaring, flying freely above this realm forevermore. Have a beautiful, blessed day of awakening and activations and transmutations. The eagle and condor love you all. Namaste.